If your laptop died, would you be able to use this to complete your trades? A trader just a couple of weeks told me that he didn't know how to use his mobile phone. His computer died, the screen went black. He didn't know what to do. So join me on today's tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use the ThinkOrSwim mobile app. Let's go. This is my mobile phone. Isn't it pretty? My mobile app here is ThinkOrSwim. I click on that and pow, ThinkOrSwim pops up. Make sure I have that on the phone as I'm looking at it, and I do. So I put in my password here. So this is the front page of the application of my mobile app, and it's got my account number up here. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to just the margin account. There we go. So I'm looking at that. And then it's got my watch list and just down through it. And you can adjust this into this kind of watch list or go back to it stacked the way it is right there. I can now go up here also and click on my watch list. And I can call now, what's really cool, these are the same watch lists that I loaded up into my desktop. And so I can switch between my various watch lists. That doesn't change. And so that stays in place. I'll come back to the watch list momentarily. My balances, and if I click here on my balance, what do I get? It basically shows all the information about my balance. Click out of, click a back arrow here to back out to this page. Then here's my current positions. I'm open in TQQ and I'm open in Halo. That's it. It also shows the other two positions that I have open orders for, CLS and Nugget. As I keep going down, I can go here and again, put this into a block like that. And it will either show a green or a red if the position is open. I also have Rocket Lab. That's another order that we have outstanding, but it hasn't been filled yet. If I click here, it then shows me another way of looking at the whole darn, how many shares I have, what's it doing, the symbol, and this type of thing, my liquidity. There you go. And if I go down here, I have my orders. My orders are very simple. I have CLS. CLS, these are conditional orders. So this is my buy order. You can see it's in green. And then my OCO orders are all down below it. That's my full OCO. Now, one of the things, and I'm not going to do this in this particular training, I'm not going to build a complete first triggers 3 OCOs. No, that gets really complicated. What I focus on is if I want to place an order, let's say if I wanted to place an order on something else, like let's say Tesla, I would go in here and I would just go ahead and place the buy order. And then if it's filled, then I would build at least one OCO order on Tesla after it was filled. And it's very simple to do that. There we go. Let me go back out of this. And as you see, I go all the way down to TQQQ. Now, if I wanted to, okay, we'll do that review, and I'll come back to how do you modify an order here shortly. So what else do I pick up from this particular that I like to use is when I go back to the watch list, I can see my charts. As you can see, I have one that I've loaded up here. I have one moving averages with the Keltner channels already set in. And so I'm looking at basically the same picture that I had for my regular charts. If I go down a little bit, of course, I have my TSI down here in the bottom. It's all set up, the 883. And so I can sit there and watch this and go, okay, check this out. Yes, we got a reversal here. We're moving back up with TQQ. That looks very interesting. I can draw on this chart. If I do this, I can go in here and go ahead and draw a new drawing. I can do a trend line. Let's say I want to do a trend line from there and just draw it down to that level. I can go ahead and draw that trend line. Not sure about how to get rid of it, but that's one of the other things we can take a look at. If you wanted to share this chart with somebody, click here on the share here. The other thing that I like about this is I can build my own alerts immediately. I can build my alerts here. And it'll say, okay, this is where I want my alert to be. And then it will go off and send you the push notification. So I can go to a weekly chart. There we go. Now I can also, and once I switch to the weekly chart, I can also broaden it out and bring that back across to get a better picture. I can go to the intraday charts, which I like to use. I love to use the 2-hour chart a lot. And basically, this is my 2-hour chart. You can see I'm breaking out above the 50-day moving average. This line that shows the 50-day moving average, that yellow line, you may have noticed that on my regular charts when we do our presentations, that will show up. Well, I position that and I draw that in on my desktop app all the time, the 50-day and the 200-day, because I want to know where they are when I look at an intraday chart. So this gives me an idea. Okay, intraday, really good. I don't know if you can see it really well, but on this chart also, I have it set up where I am showing while the market's open and then after hours. The after hours is you get very little, if any, volume. And then during market hours, that shows all the high volume and that type of thing. So each one of these I can go down and look at. But let's say I wanted to look at my watch list that's simply for my top 5 stocks that I'm watching off the top 5 list. I've got that in there. And I didn't put this in there on the mobile app. I put it on my desktop app. These are the stocks we're looking to trade this week. If I click on any of these, like if I click on CLS, it takes me right to the chart first, just tell it which chart I want to look at, and there you go. The other thing that shows up on this is you can do your research. This is kind of cool. What's the latest news? And you can pull up each one of those, take a look at it. What's the analyst report saying? Well, they're telling us be long and outperform in CLS. Well, what happens if I want to trade options? PAL, I can trade options, and you see them by, this is the one that expires on the 28th of November. The next option series, next week's options, December. If you click on one of those, it expands and shows you all the options. So I find this very beneficial, especially if I'm trading poor man covered calls or covered calls, because I will put those orders in sometimes, at the very get-go of the day. I'll put in my option orders in or trying to target shoot for them. And if I want to target shoot, now this is one thing that the mobile app doesn't provide me. It doesn't provide me that mark. And so to get my mark, I have to go to my bid and my ask, add them together, divide by 2, or ballpark it and say, okay, because it's going to be about 32 and some change in between there, or maybe 33. And that's where I would put my option order in at. So let's go back out of this one. Okay, we covered the charts, covered the options, covered what was on that tab, which is very good. And now we'll look at 2 more things. Let's take a look at modifying an order. And also, I find this very convenient, especially when we have our OCOs in place. So let's go to here. Now, we currently have positions on Halo. I just have to see which one. I know that my Halo with 99, that's the one that is the stop loss and let your earnings run. I know that that's what that is. But let's say I want to change and I have to wait for condition, click on that order. And then I have a choice. I can actually cancel the order. And trust me, this is one of the reasons why I suggest trading this or practicing this on the paper account, because I have so many times gone in and hit the cancel order and it cancels the darn order and it's gone. But it leaves the other half of the OC order still in place. So, but I just want to change this one. So here's where it gets a little bit funky. When I go here, I can go here and I sell, yes. Market order, yes. GTC, yes. I want to sell 250 shares, yes. Cost of the trade is $18.25. Here is where I want to show more. This gives me my order description. Tells you exactly how this order is set to go. But let's say I want to modify my conditions. The conditions are what we set on that OCO order. So here's my price target to get out. This is my 10% profit target, or maybe my 20. But down here is my stop loss. If I'm at or below 66.95. Let's say I just want to modify that. I'm just going to change this, not that much, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to change it to 67. $2,000.25. I'm done. Now I review so I've got a customized cancel time on this. I can cancel that or change it. Excuse me. Add conditions. And this add conditions part is where I would add additional OCO orders, but I don't want to do that. I'm happy with just this. We're just going to work on this one. I review the trade. This comes up and says replace, sell 250 shares of Halo to close. And I've moved up my stop loss, as you see right there. You got that? So now that this order is ready to go, I just basically hit the trade button and the order is sent and I'm done. And so that is a simple way to modify your OCO orders without having to go onto your desktop trading platform. And the last thing we want to do is, let's say I want to buy something. Keep clicking this out here. There we go. And let's say we want to buy. Let's say we want to go up here and buy. Let me grab my proper watch list there. There we go. So I want to buy Tesla. And we'll just do a real quick limit order to show you how easy this is. So let's go down here to Tesla. There it is right there. So let's say I want to buy TSLL instead. So TSLL, I've got the bid ask. And what I need to do is, let me find Tesla. You slide that across a little bit. You see the bid ask. And I just slid that across with my thumb on my phone. And I want to buy. So I'm at 1780. Now I know that, and I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of trading the extended hours. We're just going to put this in place for tomorrow. So I click on that. There we go. Now my order comes up and it says, so I want to buy right here, buy at 1780 limit, good for the day, or I can make it good for tomorrow. If I were trading my live account, I could actually put it in there, good till canceled, extended hours, and that would be my limit. I want to buy it at $17.80, and that could get filled. But I'm only going to do it if I put in this day order right now, will this order be good for tomorrow? This is a trick question. Yes or no? If I put the day order in right now, it would be good for tomorrow. So just remember that. It's live. That's live. And so now I can sit there. What else do I need to do on this? Let's build the order out really. How many shares? Yeah, 100 shares is fine. This is where you modify your shares. Cost of trade. That's what it tells you what to do. Order description. Show more. And that can show more about the order description, but it just basically gives you and show less. Conditions. Do I have any conditions? The answer in this particular case is no. Again, I'm trying to get an order out there really fast. Now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and put that out there for a good till cancel. See if we get filled tomorrow. Now, I can put a condition in where it would cancel it to close tomorrow, but we're not going to do that. I'll let you research that on your own. So review the trade, pow, view order, and it is gone. Now I can go back. Let's back this out really quickly. Now, when I go down to my orders, I should see an order towards the bottom where it says TSL. There's the order that we just put in. So any questions on that?
Yes. How do you start it with a stock that is nowhere in any of your lists?
Okay, give me a stock.
Microsoft, MSFT.
Okay. You basically, what you do is you go up here to the little spyglass, hit that, right, go right here. And in this particular case, I would put in MSFT, click, there you go. And there's Microsoft. And then you can just basically bid ask. And you can actually, if you go down in here, I could actually, I think, build an order down just off the chart itself, but this up here, buy sell here, works very well. So any other question?
So does it take the chart settings from the laptop platform?
No, you have to build those. And the way you build those is you click on the chart, then you go to your little beaker. That's where you build your chart settings. So I've got the moving average, exponential, Keltner channels, and the TSI. If you find tips, trading tips like this valuable, make sure you subscribe over on my YouTube channel, the AutoPilot Trading Market Tech Talk, because I provide live sessions over there for clear strategies and simple tools to help you trade. Or if somebody you may know is looking to get into trading, it's a great place to go find some seed information.